Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us for Crime Unveiled with Courtney Bennett on this Tuesday night. I really appreciate everyone being here. Tonight, we're going to talk about a case out of Oakland County. It was shared over the weekend by the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. They allege that a mother abandoned her 3 children in a home, and according to the sheriff's office, she would do weekly drop-offs of food outside the home. Now, details in this case are very disturbing. We want to warn you that, as well as the pictures that the sheriff's office has shared. I'm going to bring that up right now. We do have this posted on our websites. We're learning today that this case was actually turned over to the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office. And before I get into the exact details of the case, the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office says that they have collected the evidence. They've been given the evidence from investigators about this case, and they are reviewing it. So there are no official charges as of right now. They did say that they received gigabytes of evidence, and that was sent over overnight to the prosecutor's office. They also have collected care house interviews with the 3 children, and they were interviewed yesterday. So that's going to take some time for the prosecutor's office to go through all of that information. Karen McDonald, who's the prosecutor in Oakland County, she says that, quote, the conditions these children were living in were unspeakably horrific. And right now, that's just going off of the police report and the evidence that was collected by deputies through Oakland County. So I just want to take you through. This is our story that we posted on our website, midmichigannow.com. Again, this was released over the weekend by the sheriff's office. So right now, this happened in Pontiac. The woman who allegedly left her children in the home, abandoned for years, she's currently in jail right now, awaiting those charges. Again, we don't know what those charges will be because the case is still being reviewed. This happened on the 600 block of Lydia Lane, and the children there, according to investigators, they did not go to school. They had food that was delivered to them about once a week. But Sheriff Michael Bouchard said that this was abandonment, neglect, abuse in the highest order, that he had never seen this in his career. He compared it in one interview that he did with another news station. He said that it was like they were living like animals. He's seen animal abuse cases, and at times it was worse in this home. So I'm going to show you some of these pictures. Again, the pictures are very disturbing. We do want to warn you that. These are some of the pictures that the sheriff's office shared, and this was inside the home where they did that investigation. So the children was a 15-year-old boy and his 2 sisters who were ages 12 and 13. Now, they are in custody of Child Protective Services and Oakland County Sheriff's Office. They say that they have been turned over to family members, to relatives. So they are in care of those relatives right now. Something that the Oakland County Sheriff's Office did yesterday, they actually put out a call for help from the community, and they asked for donations. They asked for clothing. They asked for shoes for these kids, and they received a huge amount of clothes to help these kids out, as well as shoes. So right now, they've actually set up a trust so people can donate to the trust, and that money will go towards these children. Again, a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old, as well as a 13-year-old. They were all found in this home. The woman's name is not being released at this time. Again, she's not facing charges, but she is in the Oakland County Jail. And they arrived at the home, and when deputies got there, they found it in deplorable shape. There was garbage that was piled very, very high in some rooms. Now, according to the 15-year-old boy, he said that he and his sisters lived alone in the home, and that their mother abandoned them sometime around 2020 to 2021, and they would get food once a week delivered on the porch that their mother would drop off or a stranger would drop off. The sheriff's office did say that the mother was living somewhere else, but in Pontiac. Again, this happened in Pontiac. The boy slept on a mattress on the floor, and the girl slept on pizza boxes. And the neighbors told the deputies that they were unaware that children lived inside the home. They never saw them outside. And they were taken to the hospital for evaluation. Obviously not in good shape. Their clothes were soiled and their hair was matted. And their toenails were several inches long. The sheriff's office did say that it made it very difficult for them to walk. So right now, this case is being reviewed from the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office. We just don't know yet what those charges will be. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald releasing a statement earlier this afternoon. I believe we got that around 4:30 or 3 o'clock earlier today, saying that her office did receive all of the evidence from the sheriff's office overnight and that they had a lot to go through. So we will, again, we've been following this story. We aired it last night on Mid-Michigan Now, and then we will continue to follow this story. Obviously, a really big case out of Pontiac, Oakland County, so just to the south of us here in Genesee County, but just the sheriff's office describes it as just a deplorable situation. But those kids, they are with a relative and they were turned over to Child Protective Services. And donations are pouring in from so many people in the community. I believe that the sheriff's office, from what I saw on social media, I think that they gave an update. I'm checking right now on Twitter that they were collecting, because they received so many clothes, that they were setting up a fund to help the children as well. So we'll go ahead and post that link. So if you are interested in donating, because like I said, they did receive a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes for the 15-year-old, the 13-year-old, and the 12-year-old girl and boy. And you can find all the information on our website. I'm going to show you again. It's right on our website on the local page. So we have this story posted right now. And you can also find the sheriff's office post. So that's all we have for tonight for Crime Unveiled with Courtney Bennett. I really appreciate you joining us, and be sure to tune in next week for our digital desk, where I'll be back with Crime Unveiled on Tuesday night starting at 7 o'clock. This posts on both Facebook and on our YouTube channel. So I hope that everyone enjoys the rest of their evening.